You know this is second hour. You shouldn't be here.
Last time I checked, this was our show, and we'll do anything to make sure that happens.
So what do we do, Cap?
We fight.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing audio, but this brings a smile to my face.
Where is she?
We live in a society, Batman.
He's right, Batman. We do. Hey, stop right there! Human trafficking is a crime, lady! Hey, stop! Oh my God! He must have super speed or something. Also, I think I cut my hand on that trash can. Oh my God!
Hi, my name is Josh. The person protector, because I am a person who protects people.
I'm here to save you! One day you'll all respect me. I'm here to save everyone in the city!
Tried to join the police force, but that didn't work out too well.
What are you thinking? She's an impediment to public safety. You gotta put Granny in the ground! Move! Let's don't forget to pick this up. Pick these up right now!
So now I'm here. I am a superhero. I didn't need those cops anyway. Just sort of fighting crime on my own.
Oh my God, someone's in danger! Oh, jaywalkers. Jaywalkers right there. Hey, you can't do that. Hey, were you thinking of jaywalking today? Don't do that. No, that's illegal. Look at all these jewels. That's what the kids are addicted to nowadays. Really, the worst thing our city's facing is a jaywalking epidemic. Just disgusting. Kansas City has 0 murders every year, but 11,000 jaywalks. Only in America. Have you all seen any evil today? Anywhere? Over there? All right, thank you. It's over there. It's over there.
I just try really hard to be friendly.
Excuse me, little girl. Do you have a permit to sell that lemonade? I'm calling the cops. Okay, please stop burping, ma'am. It's disgusting. Hello, fellow citizens. Do you feel safe today?
Don't think of me as a hero. Think of me as a neighborhood watch person who punches people.
Stop resisting! Stuff this in your pocket. I'm gonna bust into J. Crew. I'm so sorry, ma'am.
I sort of run around looking for a crime to stop, but apparently this city's just the safest place on earth. It's like Disneyland up in here.
There's just no crime anywhere. You're committing crime.
Tried some other superhero motifs. Skateboard man, pretty cool. Ooh, for a while, I was homeless man when my mom kicked me out, and that was kind of fun. Got to really experience some crime there. Another thing I'd like to do is save somebody from a fire, but with modern building codes, there aren't really a whole lot of fires to save people from.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
To my house.
You know, I take some hits being a superhero, put myself out there in the line of duty.
Oh, God, there's a dirty diaper back here.
But I think I take it pretty well. You're pretty tough when you're a hero.
Owie! Hey, does this look bad to you? Oh my God, it bit me!
Hey man, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. We gotta fight crime. Come on, let's go.
Hey, you sure you're okay?
Fine!
Hey man, why are you sleeping in garbage?
Cause crime is garbage. So I sleep in crime to understand it better. Look at all this crime that I'm in. So I'm a person protector. Sort of just the generic, wanna save everybody superhero.
What do we do? This is not what we're capable of.
I've got this.
She's good at like fighting, like ninja, like martial arts, or I don't know, fighting, some fighting.
Well, that's Superman.
That's Superman.
That's, yes.
Oh, that's Superman.
Oh, that's Superman.
Clark Kent.
He's the best. That's his superpower.
He can see really good, and he has like vision, laser vision, and he can fly, and he's really strong, and he can hear from far away, and he can run really fast.
He changes.
He's kind of the most basic superhero, though.
Lived on a farm in Kansas.
In Kansas? Dude,
Yeah.
he's my homeboy.
Yeah.
He came from a planet. I think it was.
Was the planet called
Kryptonium? That was the chemical.
Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Aquaman!
that's Aquaman.
I actually love Aquaman.
Is that Aquaman?
Isn't he on SpongeBob?
Do you know what ocean he's from?
I don't know.
Maybe he's from a lake.
So his superpower is being useless.
Can he like swim really good? He can hold his breath. He doesn't have
He
to.
has a, what's the fork thingy?
It's like a
Is
spear.
it
but it's-
Triton? Wait,
yeah,
is that?
something like that? It's like a spear, but it's not a spear. He's a hero because he talks to fish.
He can fight sharks.
Probably lives underwater.
Probably. Maybe he was born there too.
His name is probably like a common name, like Jake.
He looks like a Ben, but I don't know.
Do you think it's Jake Brundrett?
Yeah.
That's a safe
Yeah,
answer.
Jake
Brundrett
Yeah,
is
that's
his name.
I don't know this
Black
one.
Widow.
Well, it's Black Widow.
Is it Black Widow? Something about a spider, because Black Widow spiders.
Is she like related to Spider-Man? Or
Is that it? Are they like romantic
I don't know.
together?
That's kind of. I'll let you decide that.
I'm gonna say she was bit by a spider, but that's kind of like Spider-Man,
No.
right? Spider-Man was bit by.
I thought there was a female Spider-Man.
Whoa.
Her real name is Gabby.
Okay, that's the agent in Avengers, and it's like she has red hair, so it's like Natasha Romanoff, right?
And she became a superhero because she's in love with Spider-Man. That's the only reason.
Miss Lauer, I don't feel so good.
You know what? It's not my problem. Get back to class.
Lil Gyros. Pete on my wrist. Lil Yogurt on my wrist. Gyros. Hey. Gyros. Hey. Hey. Pete on my wrist. Yogurt on my wrist. 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 Gyros, 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 gyros. Pete on my wrist, yogurt on my wrist. 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 Gyros, 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 gyros. Pete on my wrist, man. I'm in some gyros, eat some lamb. Now I'm feeling like a hero. You're gummy like Neo. And my auntie ate a gyro. Pete on my wrist, eating yogurt quick. Lil Ro never spend his money on a witch. Never eat a witch, cause in a dirty ditch. Take a sandwich to the Motel 6. I just broke my wrist, full of gyros in the kitchen. Pass me to mom, told her how to whip it. Whip. 4 gyros in the kitchen. 9 gyros in the kitchen. I just ate a gyro. What? I just ate a gyro. Okay. Gyro on my wrist. Gyro on my wrist. Gyros, 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 gyros. Pete on my wrist, yogurt on my wrist. 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 Gyros, 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 gyros. Auntie ate a gyro. Gyros, gyros, gyros. Am I right? Right.
You know it's the hero show, right?
Oh, for real?
KUGR is a program that Shawnee Mission School District started 3 years ago to train the students for future employment in fire, medical, as well as law enforcement. To me, it's a job. There are no more heroes really than anyone else. We all do the job of firefighting or law enforcement or medical, and it just so happens that we get a lot of publicity for running into burning buildings and pulling people out, but it's a lot of fun. Today they're rolling hose and building high-rise packs, which are the same high-rise packs that we would carry up for the high-rise building fires. Same thing they took up on 9/11, same thing we take up every time we have a fire.
I was inspired by Drew Perkins, the assistant soccer coach at Northwest. He is a firefighter, and I just always looked up to him and admired what he did. And I thought, well, if he can do that, then I could do it too. I think it means a lot to be a hero. To serve your country is a very high task.
Teach the Introduction to Public Safety class where we explore firefighting, EMS, and law enforcement. I think anybody that aspires to go into these fields, I respect because they're difficult, they're challenging, they're dangerous at times, but anybody that's willing to take on that challenge is definitely somebody I respect. You just have to take my class. Introduction to Public Safety is the first class in the program. You take that, and then you can choose your direction.
I teach for the Shawnee Mission School District in the Project Blue Eagle program, and so at times I travel between the high schools. Right now I'm at Broadmoor teaching the police science courses this semester. Part of my job is to bring students into law enforcement, or at least expose them to the idea of being a law enforcement professional. Well, I mean, stereotypically we think about law enforcement officers going out every day, risking their lives, putting on the badge and the gun, but really the heroism of the everyday is just as important. They're learning what it takes, in good and bad, the sacrifices to be in law enforcement, but also the rewards. And so if they see that that's a good fit for them, they'll take those steps to becoming a law enforcement officer.
Let's take a look into the lives of the people who protect us every day.
I joined law enforcement a long time ago. It was something I've always wanted to do as a kid. I was always impressed with police officers. They were always kind of my heroes. I ended up doing some ride-alongs when I was in high school, and it kind of got me hooked into police work.
Well, I joined too because I kind of enjoyed doing that kind of stuff. Law enforcement, I enjoy helping people.
We start out, you go to the police academy, which was 12 weeks long, and then you do 4 months of field training where you're actually riding with another officer doing training. And then as a police officer, we constantly go through training, so it never ends. We do training almost on a weekly basis.
What is your most heroic moment in this job?
Well, I have to say it was probably a few years ago here at the high school. We had a young man who went into cardiac arrest, which means his heart stopped in the pool over here. And I had to go with the nurse and the gym teacher. We all performed CPR on him, and he ended up living, which was great. So it's always nice to have a success story like that.
I've never taken a bullet, but I have stopped, well, in the school setting, it's not like being in the street, but I have stopped crimes from happening in parking lots. I've caught people breaking into cars. Of course, I've stopped several fights, stuff like that.
I feel safe knowing that there is protection at school, knowing that if something's going on, I can count on those SROs, you know, especially Mr. Conan, the SRO, and he's very nice. We get along great, and I just can count on him knowing he can protect me in almost any situation at school.
get up. I mean, I've been doing it for almost 22 years now, so I mean, I just keep trucking along. It's all you guys that really drive me, I mean, to get up and come in and try to do a good job and try to keep it a safe place so you guys can learn and be successful.
Have you seen this man? Francis?
Yeah, I would say Sophia's been acting really weird lately, especially around Mr. and Mrs. Dent. She was telling me this really weird story where I guess they saved her life.
So I was just walking down the hall like I do every single day, and then I see this kid and he's eating applesauce, right? But he's eating it with a straw, and that's pretty weird. But I guess I brush my teeth every single day at school, so I'm not one to talk. But then I turned around to look at him again, and that's when it happened.
Sophia, watch out!
After that, she started calling herself the Redemption, like some weird superhero. She even told everyone else to call her that. She started doing small things like yelling at students if they were disrespectful to the Dents, but things got bigger and worse. Like, she'd just get more and more angry.
I've known Sophia for about a year now. For the most part, she's been normal. Well, Sophia's version of normal. But yesterday, she heard me saying how I was mad at Mr. Dent for giving me a D in video productions. She came up and was like,
I heard what you were saying about Mr. Dent, Callan. Why would you disrespect such a beautiful man, Callan? So what if you got a D, Callan?
I knew I had to tell Miss Dent.
Yeah, Sophia's easily one of my best friends, but one pretty strange thing happened the other day when I was at her house. I was over there borrowing a shirt for Spirit Day, and I went into her closet and I found this huge cardboard box labeled The Dents. I opened it and it was full of pictures from the Dent family, candy wrappers. I even found this Starbucks cup with lipstick on the side and it had Sarah written on it. Obviously I freaked out, so I decided to confront her, but that's when she snapped.
Taven! What are you doing? Why are you looking through my stuff?
What is this?
You don't understand them. You don't understand them like I do. I've been through thick and thin with them. They're literally heroes.
You sound crazy right now.
I love them.
At this point, it's easy to see things have gone too far. I think I need to talk to Billy.
Sophia, we just want to let you know that we care about you so much, but Mr. Dent and I need to talk to you about something.
We've heard you've been harassing other students trying to protect us.
Well, you guys saved my life. You guys are heroes to me, so I'm going to make sure you guys have the best life possible.
Sophia, honey, this has gone too far. We love you so much, but you've brought our kids into this, and Billy said he saw you at our house last night.
It's only because I love you so much.
Sophia, you're scaring us. Stop talking to our children. Stop coming to our house. How did you even get our address?
I might have followed Luke home whenever I saw his bike pass by.
Sophia, I'm not going to be mean here, but we need to lay down some ground rules. Stop stalking our children, don't come to our house, and stop harassing our students.
But...
Uncle Ben, I'm here.
Peter!
You know, lots of kids imagine being a firefighter when they grow up. Kind of inspired me to be helpful to people and be, like I said, be a positive influence in their life. I pursued some other interests when I was graduating high school and venturing out into the world, and always came back to my dream as a firefighter. So we worked 24-hour shifts. We started at 8 a.m. Started at 8 a.m. this morning, and I'll go home at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Monday through Friday, between 8 and 5, we stay pretty busy. And then after 5, we kind of settle down a little bit and enjoy a little family time, we call it, with my coworkers. We play cards or watch a movie or have dinner together. And again, that's all with the caveat that any call that comes in, we drop whatever we're doing and run the call. We have 90 seconds from when the tones go off to be rolling out the door day and night. So this is a job that is requires a great deal of trust from the people we serve. So a good record, keeping your nose clean, staying out of trouble, those are required pretty much to be hired on. We come in to the job every day with my coworkers, and we put each other's lives in each other's hands. And my family relies on these guys to protect me, as well as the citizens that we serve. Requires a great deal of trust and camaraderie between coworkers to have each other, hold each other accountable for that kind of action.
I admired my dad because he just goes out every day and he helps people and he does the best that he can. He risks his life every single day for the people around here, but it's also like scary because one day, like if he goes into a burning building, like there's the potential that he might not come home the next day. I think I do see my dad as a hero. Just, he's just out there doing really crazy stuff and helping people all the time, and that he just risks his life for something bigger than him.
Tell me, do you bleed?
What is going on here, guys? What's up, Northwest? This is Evan Battles with KUGR. Today we're going to be asking people what their favorite superpower is. Let's check it out.
I would have super speed because there's not enough time in the day and you have things to do.
Invisibility because I could just go through walls and buildings.
Teleportation because I want to be two places at one time.
Be tall because I'm short. Super strength because I would like to do stuff out of the ordinary that I wouldn't do if I didn't have it.
Teleportation. So it's like I could just be gone like this with a snap of the finger.
Oh, invisibility because you're invisible and you can do whatever.
Wait a minute. What if we actually gave these guys superpowers?
All right, let's go.
Gotta go.
Alrighty, so
telekinesis.
Do you want to see me around to Ella and back? You want to see me do it again?
John Weber is the crossing guard at the corner of Canaan and 67th Street. You probably know him for his friendly face, thumbs up, and peace signs, but the kids at Benninghoven know him for something else, a hero.
This is it's going on my 9th school year right here. Well, we're on a one-to-one conversation most of the time, really. I've been there so long that they know who I am. So we're on a first name basis. Now, I don't know all their names, but obviously they know what mine is. Well, I've seen kids go through grade school, almost, through high school. Some I've even seen go through college that have come back. So that part of I like that part. You can see them growing up.
We asked the kids at Benninghoven about the crossing guard being a hero. Let's hear what they have to say. Do you guys think the crossing guard is a hero?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, very much. Yeah. Yes, very, very, very much, because he is insanely nice. When me and my mom drive by, he always waves and he goes good morning and he mouths it, and he's just super, super nice. He's basically keeping us safe. I feel like he saves us from getting hit by cars, and that's really awesome.
He always stops us in case there's a car coming going too fast, and so I just think that's cool.
To these kids, John Weber is more than a crossing guard. Not all heroes wear capes.
Poop Bandit's back.
Jake? Where's my super suit?
I don't know.
I need it!
Dude, Trey, where are you at? You're late again.
Yeah. A little busy right now. Can it wait? What happened to my sister?
Shut up! Scared of this? Fine. So you didn't like that? Well, we see what it does to drywall.
Whoa, dude. You could have really hurt somebody with this.